What's up, collective? We're trying a different angle now. Ay, 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 ay. Feels like I'm coming down on you. Not even. No point. I got several downloads last night that I wanted to talk about. Wow. Damn, I got several information. Yes. The Witch's Curse. The Witch's Curse. So do you remember when we were talking about the Witch's Curse? And I haven't dived into it. They haven't really showed me or told me. Well, I feel like I should put it more like this for y'all collective. Is that better? Maybe, yeah. Okay. 0110. 0110. This is a soul contract. The Witch's Curse is also known as the black spot. This is a curse upon your crown. Your crown, your 7th chakra, is right here. Actually, this is 7, and then the center is 7, and then the circumference of the 7 is the 6, the 3rd eye chakra. Spirit wants me to tell you all how it actually goes, so let's go. Because I've been showing me, because my fingers have been swollen up. I couldn't even wear my rings, and this is the only one that fits. Swelling. Inflammation. So they say. The black spot goes hand in hand. Or is that just a handshake? What? What? Tell them what? Or is that just a handshake? Oh my goodness. Ay, ay, ay. Is that a handshake? Ah, yes. Now you're thinking, Hail, Holy Queen, Divine Mother, Ascended Masters, Pure Team, come through me to deliver this message. They want me to put this down. Bring it down. They want me to bring it down, y'all. Now you're thinking, it's an entanglement spell. That some of you have it in a handshake. I mean, obviously I can't do it like that because it's usually right to right, left to left. Left to right, right to left. And if you go right to left and it's your left to their right, you have just given them your energy. Oh, man. There's something, it feels very off. That mother-son duel is still coming through. Their perception is their non-action. It's definitely a mother getting milk here. Who tried to come in all peace, loving, kumbaya. But that's their MO. That's the second dove I got over here. Because I also pull energy of when when the jackasses are trying to come through and what they're trying to do. Invoke a gentle heart of a peaceful solution. I throw these cards down over here, and what came out was the Page of Wands in the reverse, the Empress in the reverse. The Empress is the one that's in, I heard, infertility. Oh, inferiority. Infinity. Upside down. There it is. Entrapment spell. I always see the number 8. That's the entrapment spell. That's not infinity because the evolution of their circumference of the path of enlightenment, it looks like an 8, but it's moving up, moving up, moving up, moving up. It's not blocked off. This is cut off. This is you circling around with one person other and you circling around together, going around and around and around and around. And that's this Empress. She is incalculable. And she talks like that. It's like fucking grammar police talking to this woman. Her mother. It's a mother. Her mother. It's her mother. It's a mother. Oh, yeah, definitely. Jeez. So the dove spirit is confirmed, and that's this Page of Wands. Is that how she raised you to be? Invoke a gentle heart? Oh. She just took your sovereignty. Whatever. It's an entanglement spell. The hair is balled up and then put into spider's webs. They spit on it and spit with your name. I don't know if they put a piece of paper on it or whatever. They're telling me how they make it. Remember we talked about the witch's curse? They're telling me how they make it. Just crazy. It could be a snake's web, or it could also be the webs of a moth, or like butterflies. They make like this cocoon to entrap you in. It's crazy. Hair of the spiders, to spit on your name, to make you fall in line with the devil's cause. So that you would now be attracted to all these demons and devils and how they act not accordingly to spirit or divine. See, I'm feeling like you're too close. Like I need 6 feet. Back up. It's a back and forth. You have to. I'm guessing that's what Spirit's trying to teach you. She's trying to teach you to know when the energy is too close to you. How to recognize when someone is really in your essence, in your aura, trying to overpower you. Oh my God. There. That's the position I always have it. But for some reason or other, Spirit wanted me to move it. Like we want you to feel uncomfortable for a reason. Don't turn it off. Don't turn it off. Don't lose focus. Because I'm feeling it in someone's shoulder. Someone is like literally grabbing onto someone's shoulders and holding them back. Golly, as I grab the tower. To make you fall in line with the devil's cause. They want you. Because if these are witches, right? The devil already knows who's got it. The devil already knows who's got the light and access to the divine. Who's got the light? Who's got it? They know. They know who. Because it's you, collective. That has the abilities. They know. They need you to manifest in their life. So these demons, they need you to manifest because they don't have the ability of that light of creation. This, it feels very uncomfortable, this energy. Oh my God, dude. This woman, this person, this grammar police, this person who abandons their kid, neglects their kids, and then like pays attention to the other one, the drug habit one, that snorts coke up their nose and says, no, there's nothing going on with him. Yeah, everybody knows. Damn, everybody knows. New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, Nevada, California's looking at me. Everybody knows. Wow. Because it needs you, because it needs your abilities to manifest. Okay, so you walk on the dark side. Your path gets everted, and then you suddenly go into the shadow. For how long? Who knows? They keep telling me in threes. It could be 3 hours. It could be 3 days. It could be 3 weeks. It could be 3 months. Or it could be 3 years. Everybody look left. You need more love and support. Everybody look right. You better alchemize this energy before it eats you alive. The spiritual protection. The perception of the divine feminine. 12:44 on the clock. So as you're walking on the dark side, okay, you help these demons. You help them out of their predicaments, and then you gain friends who defend you in the underworld. And that's the part that these witches do not understand. That you can intermingle with the dark and the light. And you're helping that side as this side. Remember, Jesus went to hell to collect the people who weren't supposed to be there. Did you see that orb? Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, the truth, the way, into that new life, he went into hell to collect our people out, to get them out, because they weren't supposed to be there. Because somebody, 1011, somebody trapped you in their bullshit and lied and said it was you when it wasn't even you. It was them. And I just heard murder was the case that they gave them. So they might have blamed other people for murder. They might have blamed other people for robbery or forgery or whatever the case might be. They wanted a fall person, fall guy, fall bitch, fall girl. Fall for me. Damn. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. Okay. Where else am I? You gain friends who defend you in the underworld. You know it as the Afterlife Collective. The underworld is known as the afterlife because it's not heaven and it's not hell. You're just in the middle of nowhere. Nowhere, no one, no how, no way, just no way out. Of right here. Or right here, whichever way you're stuck in. If you're stuck in this heart of using your heart to manipulate people with some love, and you're trapped in your heart, or you were using your head to calculate how you were going to do it, it might be headspace, because it says incalculable. In the middle of nowhere, because you took the road as you were told. You followed the yellow brick road. Do as you're told. I'm telling you, this is someone's mom, y'all. Follow the yellow brick road. Do as you're told. Geez, so here you are dead. You're dead. Alone and nowhere to be found or from. Nowhere to be from or for or from or form. It's a form. Some paperwork. Jesus. At least that's what they say about you. Huh? This is what they say about you, collective. That's where the spirit had me like, bitch. Now listen. To push you out of the way because they don't want you to live in your life purpose of your full potential, because you're going to gain it all. You're going to gain it all. Money, family, friends, soulmates, people who have a good head on their shoulders, who can have a conversation that's difficult but still be friends in the end, understand one another of their perception of religion or whatever the case might be, of politics, and still be okay with what they decide for their life and not try to control or manipulate them. Let them come to their own conclusions at their own time, at their own pace. To push you out of the way. Don't look at them. Look at me. See how amazing I am. See, that's why they're trying to push you out of the way, because it's like, look at me, look at what I can do, blah, blah, blah. Okay, good. Now that I said it, I can delete it. I don't like to hold all these messages in my head. I like to hold the messages of what looks at me, because that's a piece for me. For me to know something. But damn, it's like this, that, and this, and that. It's like that. So it's these two decks right here. Hold on. There's a little bit more. There's a little bit more. There's a little bit more. Yeah, see, they're clinging to your energy of trying to get peace. They can't get the peace. The peace of you. The piece of you that they want is the divine feminine. Your perception. The perception of love, of true understanding of why people do the things that they do, because of the parents that they had, and how they keep repeating the same words and cycles of how they used to treat them, which now it's them reenacting this play of a playground, of a game that they thought they could play you. But then your shadow collective, for some of you, you're acting like your mom You're acting out like your mom. Not that you are, but when you do this act out of acting out or do something crazy, there's a part of you that hasn't healed about this person. And apparently we've got to bring it up because it's on someone's arm. It's on someone's arms. That's why I'm feeling it on the shoulders. So if it's the shoulders, it's a Gemini. If it's the shoulders. But I've been getting legs. So Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. Man, maybe somebody born in February. Maybe somebody born in October. I'm seeing 1s and 2s. So January, February, December, October, November. Yeah, that's that top of the quarter. It's like going from one quarter into the other quarter of this transition. Ugh, this person, oh God, this person is rubbing me the wrong way. They're fixated on you, guys. They're fixated on your eternal light's flame. Your light that never goes out. They try to break you. There was no try. There was no try. We had to break that piece of what we thought of you off of us. That's why I kept hearing all of these stories about people think you're ruthless like a snake because you can easily cut people out of your life. We're not going to defend ourselves anymore. If you are going to believe the lies of what someone else is telling you about us and how we've been helping you and loving you and supporting you, and you're going to go along with what they say or add to the pot and stir it up some more, we're going to believe it. We're not going to defend ourselves. We're going to take your word at face value and know that you're out. I'm not going to fight you because I can't fight stupid. The stupid will always come back and try to manipulate me some more and to tell me that I'm the one that's stupid. See what I mean? Either I take the manipulation and be fixated on them trying to see me, look at me. Or I take the loss, I cut the loss out, I cut the manipulation out, I zip it in the butt. And say, fuck it. I'm out. I'm done. It happens for Christmas for you all. I'm done. I'm not going to try to convince you how amazing I am. How I've been trying here to help you and love you and support you when you don't fucking see it. You don't fucking see it. You don't see my passion. You don't see my courage. All you see is anger of me. Or is that what they told you about me? Right? The depression and how you detached and how you're unemotional. So it's a problem that we disattached ourselves from unemotional people who are depressed all the fucking time. That's our problem. You were supposed to help me, save me. Save yourself. The thing about this collective is you need to realize when people are very fucking forceful in your life. And it's always some type of an illusion, some type of crap that they're telling you. Because they're not going to tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God. There's no Bible here. I don't have to swear in court. This could be a legality or somebody who works in legal matters. Those words. It's all wordplay. When you tell them you can't sleep well, I didn't sleep well, and you tell them what actually happened, something that hurt you. Here's the thing, you tell them exactly why you couldn't sleep, and you know what they say? So you say. When a person answers you like that, that's a fucking instigator, y'all. So you say. I'm telling you. Why do I have to lie to you? You either believe me or you don't. And then they're going to correct you again and be like, oh, I thought you were going to tell me something about the job. That's why you couldn't sleep. They're trying to plant little seeds of doubt about your job, and that's why you couldn't sleep. They're not uplifting you or supporting you, showing you love and grace. You can do this. I'm proud of you. You're amazing. There's no words like that. So you're saying, oh, I thought it was about the job. You were going to tell me why you couldn't sleep. That would make more sense to me when it comes to you. These people will never see you grow, ever. They will never see the change of you. If anything, what these people are forceful. And you know what they're forceful in? Water. And their emotions on how they speak to you. Because this is a person who's non-action, but still has the audacity to move their mouth like that. Wow, I call it about the purest light. I'm here, I love you, don't you know? I'm trying to slap you with a sledgehammer. They're trying to break you down into little pieces of your purity, of your safety, of your innocence, of your light. That's how you bother this person. Right here, look, see? The water and the light, look, it's her crown. It's your crown, collective. Look at the colors, same colors. She could be a water sign for you, or she uses that water element a lot to torture your ass. So I wouldn't even say that she's a water sign, but her speaking, her Mercury is probably in water. I'll put my hands in the fire and say that it's water. Yeah, and she's very clingy. Clingy. She likes to have her friends close and her enemies closer. Jesus Christ, this bitch is clingy. And she wants something. This is what she wants right here. All the cards just plopped out, y'all. Like, blah. Regurgitated vomit. You're throwing up again. Stop doing drugs. She's looking for a key. A key to punish you. A key word. A key word to hurt you with. This isn't a mother, y'all. This is a punisher. Look. She's looking for a key word to punish you with, to bring out the belt and slap you around with it. Not literally. Emotionally. That's why the water's here. Wants to slap you emotionally with these words. Key words of punishment. Because they're all in the distance. They're not in your life. Because I would say mental illness, the head. This person thinks they're above you. That they're the head of the table. But they're nowhere around you. There's a good reason why you keep them at a distance. Even before you got together with your partner. Or your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Because that's why I feel like this is what's coming up. Suddenly your boyfriend, your girlfriend gave you love and support, and now your life, your work life, your career is changing. It's growing. You are expanding. And that's all just love and support. Right, collective? Because you had to surrender. Surrender your job, surrender your car, surrender your friends, surrender everything to this marriage. This relationship, surrender. And they were trying to make your life a living hell. A night of the living dead, right? A living hell. That's what they wanted. That's what they wanted. They wanted this game. They wanted this smoke. And now all their little drugs and medications, it's not working like it used to. They can't numb the pain of their dull, pathetic life. This mother trying to hinder her children, and then wonder why one of them puts them in jail. Didn't even hesitate. Wonders why they put your ass in the asylum. Didn't even hesitate. They wonder why their children would do this to them. Do you know why? To get the fuck away from you. It came to something so aggressive that it had to come to that. But nobody talks about it. Shh. Nobody talks about it. And that's what's sad. Because these people can have a conversation about their wounding. Because what they like is a zombie. Do as I say and do as I say and do as I say. Don't question my authority. Because it's control. I want to control your empathy and be submissive to me. That's how they like you. That's how they want you. Could have been poisoning you. Could have been poisoning you. With drugs. With words. With alcohol. With water. Emotional words. Keywords. To make you believe a different story about your partner. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. This story that's coming out, y'all. Sheesh. Look, there it is. The demon. Now, this could be an earth sign for you all. Because it's horns. Right? Taurus. Capricorn. Who else has horns? I heard Sag, but I don't think Sag has horns. No, they have the bow. They have hooves. So this could be between a Taurus and a Capricorn. Those are the only two that have horns. Or if you're looking at, two, right? It could be Cancer with the claws or Scorpio. Going at it. Crazy. Crazy. They call you crazy. Crazy. Yeah, crazy. They call you crazy because you checked them, you called them out on their bullshit. And you're the only one who could see it. And that's why they're like, well, this bitch, who the fuck does she think she is? Blah, blah, blah. She came to see you to raise your vibration. 666. Raise your vibration. Choose peace and harmony in your thoughts and with others. Without your passive-aggressive bullshit backhanded comments. It's just a joke. It's not funny. I wasn't laughing. That other person wasn't laughing. That other person wasn't laughing. You were the only one that was laughing. When it's an actual joke, everybody laughs. The rule number 1. This person is cold. Calculated. Thank you, Lord Tanada. 103. That's the truth. That's the truth right here. Let me pack this up right here. They didn't want to see you as mature. Because you didn't have a beard. I can grow a beard if you would like. If that helps you. Or maybe the fact that this woman, only feels that men are mature. And that women are punk-ass little bitches. Just like her. Be told what to do. He's on a swing, and I literally just got sex swing. That's the only people who she listens to, right? Because it's sexy time. With a beard. Jeez. That's the shelter I need. Is a man. To give it to me. This bitch is a shark. And that's how she lives on survival mode. Looking for dudes. To be submissive to her. So she could be dating younger guys. Maybe people who like cougars. Something like that. Damn. This feels like a wide range of mothers I have come across. That you collective have walked away from them. But they say a different story as to why you walked away from them. Like I said, they don't tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help them God. Nope. They ready, aim, fire. The words that they want to say about you. And get you fired. Get you fired. Oh, get you fired, huh? Gentle heart, peaceful solution, my ass. What a load of crap. This is why the Spirit of Christ is here. This is why you came into the fruition, ladies and gentlemen. You, my collective, 2929. I saw it. You have the energy of Christ. Blessed be Almighty Ones. You guys, you carry this energy of forgiveness, reconciliation, of unconditional love. The silhouette of Christ. You are the silhouettes of Christ, the ambassadors of God. To know that it is real. and that God exists, even if you don't believe. Man. And when you come, collective, you come with cleansing, healing of emotions. The healing, cleansing of emotions. To be able to talk things through and not be drowned by something else that made you feel insignificant, and lay down. I need to know about this mother. This mother came for your light. Time and time again. She's been doing this for cycles. She wants your protection, right? Of loyalty. She wants you to be loyal to her. When you are the swan, you're the swan. You could be the black swan or the white swan. It depends how she approaches the bench. Your Honor. Because you hold Christ. Hello. And when they approach the bench, it doesn't seem very lovely. It's not with love and caring and compassion. And that's why they don't like you, collective. Because you can see the bullshit in their eyes, the bullshit that comes out of their mouth, the bullshit in how they walk and talk. Quack, 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 quack. If it quacks like a duck, it must be a duck. She wanted to be this, but it's the Page of Wands in the reverse. This Empress is an immature little witch. This is the truth of her. This is some false lie. She's not an Empress. Well, she might be an earth sign. That might be the truth right there. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. In the reverse. This is her. Immature. Look at how she's dressed. Immature. Always wanting to start a fight. Always wanting to start a battle. Jeez. What's her real fight? What's the truth? Moonlight. Feel your deep feelings. Surrender. Acknowledge your deep feelings. What's the deep feelings? Feelings in your heart? Oh no, your feelings are in your head. Trapped. Blood on her hands. She's got blood on her hands. Oh shit. Of a contract. A blood oath contract. Of trying to take dominance. Could be of another earth sign. We did say 2 horns. You tried to take dominance of another earth sign. Are you crazy? Let's just say it's a Capricorn and a Taurus, right? Okay. The Taurus is fixed. Do you know why? And not fixed like we've been neutered. We're fixed with already the perception of God inside of us. We know the truth. You can't sway us. That's why a lot of people don't like a Taurus. You're not going to sway us into believing what you want us to believe. We're here to persevere through all of your crap that you're going to push on us or lie about us. Especially. Because it's very difficult for people to face a Taurus. They don't like what we have to say. Especially y'all born in May. There's no joke about the May bulls. I would say the April bulls are more Aries, airheads, more airy. They're still Tauruses though. They'll stomp and run you over. So you better come with the truth. When you're talking to a Taurus, you better come with some hard evidence. For May bulls, sometimes April bulls can be a little persuaded because of, I see titles, right? Like a mother, a grandmother, an aunt, an uncle. So they would lead to the elders. sometimes when they're all alone, they remember all the things you helped them with. But do you think that maybe they deceived you too? Because this is a mother who planned this. She planned this out. Has been planning this out. Has been. Because of her husband, who is a has-been, no longer there. Bye-bye. There's a reason why God gives it and takes it away. Jesus. 111. Lord Lanto, 111, y'all. Is this black magic or truth? Black magic or truth? Spirit of the wind, activity, movement, and disruption. Activity, movement, or disruption. There's two. This is a form of movement. It could be positive or negative. Take it to the next card behind it then. The dwelling of your place, your home, your structure, your foundation. You know what I'm getting, collective? Like somebody might have said something about you like you were a leech or aloof or I don't know. Something along those lines. And so God put cement in your shoes and was like, bet. I got your bet. You're placing your bets? Check it. I got your bet. Because the Taurus will persevere through anything you throw at it. Still hold the line of their beliefs, of their faith, and push through the crap. Like I tell you, we've waited 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, and now 3 years. Can you do the same? Oh my God. Can they do the same? Nope. Spirit of the crossroads. Burden, hardship, and lessons. This is like somebody was trying to interfere with your house, with your structure, with your foundation of who you are. Because look, it's the cross. Who you are. And then here's the little bat. Here's the little vampire. Trying to make you believe that this was hard. It was going to be burdensome. It was a lesson. It was a lesson. We came here to learn. Through this learning of our spiritual evolution, we will evolve into something higher. You think that we're here to... That's the part I don't understand, collective. Every time you come back, it's like you earn another star on your chest. Another ribbon, another stripe. Jeez. What's this lesson? What was the hard lesson? The shadow. You only listen when it benefits you. Selective hearing. I learned that shit a long time ago. I remember I used to do that shit on purpose. I used to do that shit on purpose. Yeah, that's my dark side. I know her. I can admit it. Can you? I do. I say it out loud. What's this shadow about the house? Something about your house? Dang. Black eyes in the reverse. They called you a demon. They called you a pedophile. STDs. What else did they say about me? The mark of the beast, the blood pact, Azazel. That you work with demons. Sure as hell not a pedophile. Mary Magdalene, look at that. She is here. Thank you, Mary Magdalene. What's the shadow of this disruption? All the shit you put me through, now you are going to walk in it. So this person was trying to throw their karma on you, this STD, this pedophile newsletter, whatever, of something that happened into a house. Was their bathroom yellow? I'll never forget that shit. I remember that in my dream. A yellow bathroom. Something happened in a yellow bathroom. And they're lying. They're lying. Saying that you did something when you didn't do anything. Ain't that some shit? They don't want you to speak on it. Nah. You want to talk about it, right? This is a person who's in the spirit of the ring. Right? That anus. To break you down and take your manhood. Jesus Christ. The contract, the promise of commitment. This could also be a break down your marriage. Golly, people are fucking ruthless, y'all. What's the truth in this, Dad? This selective hearing? This pedophile bullshit crap that they said about you? The spirit of the wind? Okay. The spirit of the wind, all the shit you put me through, you're now gonna walk through it? Okay. Bullshit. Mind invaders. To plant seeds of doom in your mind. And go boom. And you explode and blow up what you've built. Because that spirit of the wind, this is how you communicate. Active and movement. When we've been teaching everybody around us. This pedophile of house of dwelling, you've passed this lesson. This is why you know how to spot them. When you see a person with black eyes, that means they have done something in that P file. Or they sold them souls. Or they've been lying and they've been having sex with people, but they really do have STDs. Or they made a pact with Azazel. A blood oath. This is why their home, their structure, the foundation, inside of them is a demon. Not like you, not like Christ when Christ went into hell to save their people, save the people. You passed this lesson like a master mystic. The life lesson has been mastered. You are a master at knowing the difference now. The spirit of the crossroads, you only listen when it benefits you? Not ice. Not I. The signs, the lyrics, the angel numbers, their names, the words, the use, that used by them. You notice the signs of when people use certain words to manipulate others. What did we start with? The key words. They use certain words to talk to you, to instigate, to start the fire, to come in and be your hero, when all they're doing is putting a hardship on your life of a burden. This person is not a peaceful dove. It's you, collective. And I'm talking to people who are, you're on the journey of awakening right now. This is the third and final circumference of people. The last round of people that are waking up. It's the last round. The last round. Yep. It's the last round. Jeez. What else? Put these here. Let me shuffle this. The table of gathering. Family. Family. They don't want you to transition. Transition. There was something there about trans. I'm guessing they wanted you to be a boy even though you were a girl. I'm guessing they wanted you to be a girl even though you were a boy. So they can hold you down. Right? Take your manhood. Take your womanhood. Because this bitch is scorned and she doesn't want you to know she is. About her life. About her love life. That she don't got one. So if I don't have one, you don't have one. Damn! 333 in the reverse, that renewal. They did not want you to renew. And I heard your vows. Renew the trinity of your mind, body, and soul. Of you are in the zone of expressing your true, authentic self. Rainbow colors, y'all. Maybe this person didn't want you to be gay. Right? Because it came out upside down. You being gay was a problem. I couldn't manipulate and control you. Because that's another way of breaking free from the norm of what people want you to be. Or the other way around, right? God, man, there's so much crap with these people. Tell me about mind invaders. 45. Oh, look, mind invaders. These people, they're not of the light. They don't have access to the angels. Like you do, collective. This person's a hater. They could be born in November or December. And it fell over here upon my death card of jealousy. This is at the center of the darkness. Remember the last reading? They were super jealous of you, purple. Recognize these who love purple. That's their favorite color. Or were they wearing purple that day? Which one is it for you, collective? There's a death on the field. This is going to die with us or away from us. That's why it's so easy for us to cut it out, to recognize the difference. Oh my goodness. Everything is upside down. They wanted you in the spirit of the black rose. So that your heart is this revengeful, despair, tragic romance. I think this person reads a lot of tragic novels. Novelties. Yeah, because I was getting like this girl fantasizes about like this werewolf or this vampire or like this weird sexual obsessions with like demons. Spirit of the wolves in the reverse. Wolf. Voices, goblins, nightmares. She might have a problem with your accent, voice, because the voice just came out the way you speak. Spirit of the fog, unclear, confused, and shady. That's not me, it's her. Spirit of the skull, depression, illness, and melancholy. This is affecting their crown. Spirit of the swan. There's that swan again in the reverse, y'all. Dude, and it looked... The negative space looked like something else. Did you all see that? Look, it looks like a... What? Look, if you look from back here, it looks like a guy with a mask with a big-ass machete sword. And he's looking down, like, trying to cut these swans' heads off. You see it? So if I do it closer, you... Or the guy has, like, this weird-ass head. You see that shit? Like, long face... beard type of thing, all weird. This nose and pointy ear. Oh, there's a vampire. You see it? What the fuck? Spirit of the crow, prophecy, messenger, bad news. That's how they wanted you in Bad News Bears. Of spirit of the fox, shy, cunning, and strategic. They use shyness to be cunning. And then strategically position the words that they say. Shyness. That's how it starts. This gentle little dove. Bullshit. Dang. Revenge, despair, your identity of what you speak. Because you torment these people with the words that you say about your identity, of your soul essence, of your vibration. The spirit of the law, of romance, that you don't just fall for these tragic people. No, you do listen to what they say, and once they start coming off as a nightmare, you're like, oh, I'm out, fuck this, I'm not, you're very unclear, you're confusing me, you're moving shady. No, I don't want this life. I don't want this depression, this illness, this melancholy. I don't want you passing me this shit. I'm looking for grace, elegance, and poise. I'm looking for my one. Because we're the prophecy. We're the messengers. And yeah, we're going to tell you when there's a bad news bear around you telling you some crap. Making you feel like you're not all that. And yeah, everybody has that shyness of cunning and strategic, but they don't want you to have it. You can't outsmart me, fox. See, there's always a two sides to everything, y'all. So you have to realize and understand how things go and how people use certain words to manipulate you, especially when it's people you love, because they want you in a tragic romance. Always. You always have marriage issues. You always have girlfriend issues, boyfriend issues, always some crap. And if you're not, they're going to make it that way. Unclear, confused, and shady. If you're not having a bad time or bad life, they're going to come in and say some crap. These are the voices in your head to make you feel. If you don't have the word of God in you, you're going to have a tragic romance because they're messing with your heart. I could read this card in any which way. This is why you're fucking depressed. Because somebody is interfering in your love life. Somebody else that you love. Like a mother, a father. That's just crazy. Someone who always has their eyes on you. Making sure. Man. We're getting there at 51 minutes. I think I have made my point. Let's leave it till 52. 52:25. God. Thanks, Dad. Appreciate you. Much love, brother. Abba, what do we say? What's next? What's this? Connection is necessary. Connection is necessary. Look, it's two heads that make one. Dad. Yes, Dad. What are you telling me? My dad knows how to switch it up. My gentleman. All right, Dad. The connection is necessary. Because why? Because this is your midheaven. This is the point. This is the castle in the sky. And even though it's the castle in the sky, it feels like it's a disguise. But it's not. Home is where the heart is. And that card right underneath it. Who is it? Taurus. Home is where the heart is. With a Taurus. Or a Cancer. Those are the two ones who won that fight. Between a Cancer and a Scorpio, the Cancer wins. Between the Taurus and the Capricorn, the Taurus wins. Or at least God is there. Yeah, look, see? 52. God is right there with these two. And whatever the discussion is being said, God is on your side. So with much love and light, this is your symbiosis. 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 The time is now to heal from what your mother has made you believe about yourself. Stop acting like her and grow a pair. Grow a pair. Jeez. Could be a Virgo because I just saw a Virgo right now. Grow a pair. Sounds really mean, Dad. Yeah. It sounds really mean, but it's time to transform, Malachite. It's time to transform. So use Malachite at this time. Angels, last message, last word. The Magician, Archangel Aziel. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful new beginnings are at hand. It's in your hands. It's in your hands. See, because look, Spirit's right there behind you. That's the Archangel right there with you. Making it happen. Woo! One more. Voodoo to bring in the booze. Man, Magician, you might have that voodoo touch. They shouldn't have been fucking around. These are your ancestors. That's why I said it comes from your hand. Oh, I did call upon my dad. Oh, Dad. It comes from our family line. That's what we do. So when you call for your ancestors to help you, guess what they do? Oh, shit. Keep fucking around and finding out. Keep fucking around. You're going to find out. You're going to know who walks with these children of God. You're going to figure it out because they're going to scare the bejesus out of you. And we've already told you. Right now, it's Osiris. Osiris is delivering the message. With some really messed up messages about your control. And how you wanted to be the divine direction of how these kids were going to move. No. No, you don't get to say how they cope. You don't get to be their hope of their cope. No. You're not their strength. You taught them how to be bad. Especially in their job. Now this is your chance, collective, to be just like you. With your own intuition of guiding yourself. Get that little voice out of your head. Out of your head. That'll be the tower. Because this person was trying to take the 9 of Cups from you. Is trying to take the 9 of Cups from you. Because that 9 of Cups brings in the 9 of Pentacles. 99. They're afraid of thrones. Of judgment. Of the justice. Because the justice removes all barriers so that everybody is free to see the truth. Right? With her watery words. Be careful, collective. But yeah, look, Page of Swords in the reverse. Jesus Christ, now, yeah, they're trying to slow and steady moves the race. Nah. Nope. Deny. We're gonna deny her this access. No more reading or figuring it out. We're gonna put you to the exams now. She's got 9 of Cups. I could probably throw a little bit more. Let's throw this moon work right here too. Jeez. Crazy. Shit's fucking crazy, man. Yeah, this mother of aunt, I just heard aunt. Father is very intimidated. They're very intimidated by you. Because they were the intimidator of their family. Where you're coming in as the gardener of protection. You were protecting these children from this control magic. Or manipulation control words. Their functionalities are dysfunction. Especially at that April time. Or was that October? Was that when you got married? As a warning sign, there was a fucking spider bitch at your wedding. Trying to mess with your mind. Wow. Ay. Okay. Wow. Tried to make you insecure. This one's closed, but this is the feminine. All of you feminines. This could be your mother-in-law, your stepmother-in-law, whoever. Tried to make you insecure because you made them feel insecure. You made them feel insecure. Let's open the book. Why? Because it happened to her in her house. Something happened to her in her house. Maybe it happened when she got married. With her mother-in-law. And tried to repeat it. And then she became the mother-in-law and tried to torment you. Wow. The story repeats. This card don't go here. The story repeats because you were the dove trying to invoke peace. The connection is necessary. There's a connection here that is necessary. This is what my father is telling me. The connection is necessary. So it's going to happen whether you're on board or not. It'd be nice that you would be on board, but if you're going to come in with this insecure crap, then you're out. If you're going to come in with this insecure crap of a revenge, of despair, of tragic romance, then you're out of this house. You're out. We kick you out of this table. You won't eat here again. Damn. That's the spirit of the wind of the ancestors. They're like, you won't come back. Best believe. You will never find another doorway back because you're in the void of the shadow. Because of your own toxic masculine side. This is how you act. Like a distorted masculine. And I'm getting like Christian Grey. I'm getting like I say when, I say what goes and how it goes and which way it goes. Like sex-wise or like your mind, your perception. I say what you're going to do and when you're going to do and when you stay and when you leave. I say when. Because this bitch is scorned. Dang. God, Dad. Why do we always have to go back to this crap? Ugh. Very dry mouth. So somebody might be using drugs. Let's see, who is it at the end of the day? Gemini, communications. Trying to invoke some type of peaceful unit. Aries, wanted the top of your head. At the head of the table, it should be me. This Gemini's out begging at your feet. And then we have the word stop. Falling upon our life path 7, life path 6, 8, 9, 1. With much love, y'all. I hope this message helps you to understand what is the energy happening around you at this time. Sometimes you got to cut people off. Sometimes you have to remember that at the end of the day, you want peace. And if this person's not bringing you peace in your love, in your marriage, in your relationship, then it's time to say goodbye. Like officially goodbye, because this person is always going to be planting these seeds of doom. They're always going to have this tragic romance. They're always going to have a mask. Because they feel like you left them out. Or they're secondary. Because if they come back, this is what they're going to do to you. They're going to wear a mask. They're going to have false and hidden deceptions. To make someone secondary. Is that you or your partner? This is a mother who is losing control. Losing control. It's up to y'all, collective. With much love and light. Make the right decision for yourself, of your life, of your love life. For a future. And sometimes in life, sometimes things are hard. But you get through it. This is how you build this connection. This connection is necessary. This is when it's time to transform. Because it might be a time that God's going to ask you not to surrender anymore. And you've got power behind you. You can create many things. But if God said, I need you to stop, then you surrender to God. You might not know why. But they know why. So you have to trust. Adios, collective. Bye-bye.